Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center or CICC Executive Director Renato Boy Paraiso personally filed the complaint against Isabela Vice Mayor Harold Respicio and others before the National Bureau of Investigation or NBI over allegedly inciting the public to cause disorder and commit rebellion. According to NBI Director Melvin Matibag, Respicio's incitement to rebellion was clear based on his speech.
Sabi ni Atty. Respicio, ito ang tanong na seryoso. Kapag hindi na gumagana ang foundational principle ng ating konstitusyon na demokrasya, ano ang sagot? Revolusyon. Tapos sabi ni Atty. Respicio, revolusyon. Atty. Respicio, baliwalain natin ang konstitusyon, di ba? Atty. Respicio, so willing ba kayong magrevolusyon? Sumagot yung audience, oh, wow, willing ba kayong mamatay? Oo.
Matibag also stressed,
Pag tinignan mo yung elements ng mga crimes na binanggit namin, ando dun lahat pasok lahat. At isa siyang abogado, so hindi rin maalis dito na maaari siyang kasuhan ng disbarment.
the complaint includes inciting to sedition, rebellion, unlawful use of means of publication, and unlawful utterances. According to Paraiso, the CICC is also studying Respicio's other Facebook posts. The NBI will also issue a subpoena against Respicio.
After that, we will make a recommendation and eventually, kung ano yung findings, we'll file a complaint to the Department of Justice.
Matibag also clarified that any individual may express political preference, but this has limitations.
Okay lang naman you promote your political preference, but you don't encourage people to raise arms against the government. Hindi naman tama yon.
According to CICC, the complaint does not aim to suppress the right to free expression.
Pero gaya nga ho nung sinabi ni Director Melvin, ito ho yung ang threshold ho nito pag lumagpas na yung rights nila of expression and crosses the boundaries of eto na, inciting to sedition, inciting to rebellion, yung mga cybercrimes na ho natin.
Meanwhile, NBI Director Melvin Matibag also clarified that a warrant of arrest cannot be served on the lawyer of an accused. This comes after the viral video of De La Rosa's lawyer, Attorney Jimmy Bondoc, where he allegedly said that a warrant may be served on lawyers and that they will be the ones to serve it on the senator.
Pero no, because the warrant should be served personally. That is under the rules of court. Hindi ko alam kung saan nanggaling yung idea na ibigay mo sa abogado at siya magsiserve. Baka nagkaroon lang ng mix-up no, na yung subpoena, yung summons sa warrant.
Matibag explained that a warrant of arrest is different from a subpoena or summons because under the rules of court, it must be personally received by the person being arrested. Matibag also said there is still no record with the Bureau of Immigration that Bato has left the country. In the end, his appeal to the senator, do not wait to be arrested and just surrender. Meanwhile, Attorney Jimmy Bondoc insisted that what he called a foreign and unrecognized warrant cannot be enforced until the Supreme Court determines what basis should apply. Justice Secretary Frederick Vida earlier said that the NBI and PNP have already been directed to arrest De La Rosa. According to law enforcement agencies, they will turn over the senator to the department once he is caught. But the DOJ said the process cannot be disclosed to the public so as not to delay De La Rosa's surrender to the ICC. R.R. Tubise from the National TV Network for a New and Better Philippines.